Hello, hello, hello. Good day to you. It's a pleasure having you here today. My name is Aramide Oba, and I'll be talking about goal setting. Goal setting. Goals are very necessary in order for us to make progress. Not just make progress, also measure the progress we're making in our lives. I'll tell you a story. A young man traveled to a city. He wasn't really familiar with the city, and so he needed help navigating through the city. And in the course of moving around, he got lost and picked up another man who offered to show him around. In fact, the man said, "Oh, you're actually going my way, so don't worry, I'm going to direct you." And he got into the car. And after some 10 minutes drive, he chose to disembark. And when he disembarked, the other man was asking, "Oh, but I've not gotten to where to my destination, and you said we're going to help me." The guy said, "Okay, don't worry, just move forward and ask the next person." Guess what happened? He just hitched a free ride. But today is different. We have Google Map to help us navigate through the city. Now, if you wouldn't go to Lagos or Abuja or drive somewhere without a map, without direction, why would you live your life without direction? Why would you live your life without knowing where you're going to? And that's where goals come in. So goals serve as a compass to direct us through life, knowing where we are, where we want to go, and also perhaps why we want to go there. Principles of goal setting. Your goals must be clear. They must be challenging. You don't just have a goal to say, I'm going to wake up after 7 hours of sleep when that's what you do every day. I mean, there's nothing new about it. So your goals must be challenging, and then that means they must be achievable, but still they must stretch you somehow. And for you to achieve your goals, you must be committed. That means you must be devoted to achieving these goals. Then feedback is also important. You should be able to get feedback from yourself and from people in order to ascertain how well you're doing. So regular reflection in form of feedback is also very important. And so the task too must be a bit complex. You break them up into achievable bits. Don't just have a large goal, a 10-year goal that you cannot break into different bits, break them into perhaps years. After 1 year, I should be able to do this. After 2 years, I should be able to do that. Okay? So I said goals are important because they help us to align our activities towards achieving them. They help us live more fulfilling lives. They help us, know the progress we're making, improve ourselves, gain mastery, promote self-control. So goals are very, very important. I don't know if you've drawn your goals yet for 2020, but it's very important that you do so. If not, at the end of the year, you won't be able to take good stock to know, how far you have gone. So in order to make or to lay down smart goals, your goals must be specific. They must be specific. Don't just have a goal out of the thin air. Your goals must be measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. So have a time allotted to your goals. Now, there's something I really love doing. It's when you're setting your goals, have about 10 goals, okay? You can never have too many goals, or that's how I see it. Have about 10 goals, and then marshal them out. You write them down. Just write them as they come to your mind. And the next thing you can do is to put them in order of priority. Now, amongst these 10 goals, some of them will not make any significant change to your life. Yes, some of them may just be there. Let's say my goal is to make my bed every morning. It will not, making your bed every morning may not greatly affect your life. But take another goal. For example, if my goal is to go for a course and finish the course, that can have a significant effect to my life. Why? Because if I finish the course, I can improve my employability, my skills and stuff like that. So it's very important you now prioritize which of these goals will greatly impact your life the most. So after writing the 10 goals, you now have to put them in order of significance, starting with the most important, the one that will add more value to your life, and you put it as number one, and then you go down the ladder. So what this will do is to help you expend more energy on the ones with the greatest outputs, the greatest significance, the greatest importance to your life, because your goals have a way of defining your life. So if you're able to achieve that one goal, which goal would it be? So as you plan the 10, for example, prioritize and expend more energy on the major goals, the goals that will have more impact in your life at the end of the day. Then go on to build your goal board. Some people call it the vision board. And then split your goals into different groups. You can have your professional goals, perhaps your family goals, health goals, spiritual goals. It's up to you. Split them and put these goals into different categories. And what I like to do is to put my goals where I can see them first thing in the morning, because the more you see them, the more you are able to act on them. The more you are provoked, you are encouraged to act on them. I'm not the kind of person who writes my goals just in my notebook that I pick up once in a while. No, I want my goals to be staring me in the face. So put your goals beside your bed where you can easily see them and tick them off as the days go by. So draw up your goal board and draw up your strategy. Don't just say I want to be healthy. What are the steps you're going to take to being healthy? So those are important. But your goal board should just have, at a quick glance, everything you need to do. Design it. For me personally, I put my picture there, a smiling one, because I want to remind myself that I need these things in order to progress in my life. So that will be all for today. Go ahead, set your goals, and more importantly, make sure you're determined to achieve your goals. Thank you, take care, and have a nice day. Bye.